What is modified concrete? Well, concrete in its most basic essence would be Portland cement powder, an aggregate like gravel, and then a smaller aggregate like sand, and then water to actuate the chemical process that hardens that into concrete. So, in terms of what is modified, anything that is not that base recipe, Portland, water, sand, and rocks or aggregate. Anything over and above that basic composition would be considered a modified concrete product. So let me give you an example of that. Let's say that you're making concrete and for whatever reason you need that concrete to be liquid for a very long time, much longer than normal. Then you would add something called a retarder to the concrete, and that would retard the initial set of that concrete. Normally you can pour concrete in relatively quickly, it'll kind of stiffen up and get hard. Past that point, you're not supposed to continue working it. But for whatever reason, for your specific application, you need to have a situation where that concrete remains workable for a very long time. Maybe you're understaffed and you know that you're not going to get to it in any kind of reasonable time frame for normal concrete actuation on initial set. So you would retard the mix with a concrete retarder, and now you're dealing with a modified concrete. Now the same could be said for, let's say you need advanced adhesion characteristics, or you need the concrete to be much stickier than normal or something to that extent, or maybe the reverse of the retarder, you want that concrete to set up as fast as possible. For whatever reason, you don't have time to wait and you need the concrete to set up really quickly. Then you would add an accelerant to the concrete. For example, let's say some calcium. You add calcium at 2% to a concrete mix and you're going to actuate that initial set. It's going to be 10 times faster than it would be under the same environmental circumstances in terms of temperature and humidity, but if you didn't add an accelerant. So that is now a modified concrete product because you've taken that base mixture and you've changed, you've added some sort of compound or a chemical or a liquid or an additive or an admixture to the concrete, and you've changed its properties one way or another, and that's modified concrete. If you found this information helpful, please be sure to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And you can check out my website, swimmingpoolsteve.com.